Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode here on this single player survival Minecraft world. Now today, I've got a bit of a plan for today's episode, which is, I mean, it's not too different, but it's a little bit different to what we've had recently. A little bit better planned, I guess. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be setting ourselves up a little bit of a goal. So first of all, I have done a little bit of stuff on this because that was actually one block out, and I've gone ahead and put a frame in, got this thing ready, and I've thought about what this could be. And I think we're going to go with this being a lookout. Just over here, just like a little watchtowery lookout. We're gonna get a little bit of a tower going on there. That's what we're gonna do there, and we'll maybe get onto that building at some stage, but not today, I don't think. And we'll hopefully today finish up the walls and the roof on that thing over there. The roofs on these should be relatively simple on each side here. So that's what's going on here. The plan for today is this, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our comments hall over there. Just that building right there. And we're going to add in quite a few comments because we haven't been there for a few episodes now, and you guys have even asked, where are they? What's going on? And we're going to be dealing with them very, very soon, so don't worry about that. That's coming. Another thing, while we actually start building this wall, we may as well start building the walls on here, is I've been asked, well, a few times, well, got told that the new update breaks the piston elevators, and I'm very well aware of that. In fact, the last episode I recorded on the day that changed. Man, it was horrible. So, I guess that's why I put it in the description, and I put in the title of Fake Elevator, just because I thought maybe you guys would see that there. I wasn't actually around my computer at that stage to actually comment back. But overall, that's what happened. It was something I built, and I realized after, like, a few hours later that, yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't exist, which is sad. It's definitely my most favorite glitch I've had. Well, out of memory, I can't think of any glitch that I've loved more in this game than the translocation glitch. I think you know what? It just opened the door for so many extra like possibilities versus breaking things to the extent that I think is broken. But I understand that they want to fix it. I mean, you can't really just be glitching through blocks like that. That's not the intention of the game, you know what I mean? Like, to be able to glitch through a block. So that's alright. We'll have to come up with something else in that. And in fact, I currently am still playing on that snapshot, and that's just because I forgot to change. I forgot to change over to the more recent snapshot in the meantime. So don't worry about that. We'll change at some stage. It means we can still use that elevator, I guess, but we're not going to be going down there today. But yeah, that's pretty much what I needed to say there, just so you guys know I am aware of that. Which as I say, it's sad, but it's the truth. It's what's gonna happen. Things like this happen. But yeah. Now, what I'm planning on doing in this 20 episodes that we've got here, because you know how we're doing these 20 episode things, and overall, we're on episode 105 right now, and our 20th episode will obviously be 120. But, I just want to have a look at this from here. But what we are currently doing is very, very quickly going through this stuff. So I think we're going to have to extend what we want to do in these 120 episodes. And I've actually got a pretty cool comment that we'll get to in the comments tower. And I think that's going to influence quite a bit of what I want to do, at least. It's really helped, like, this comment. Because I love it when you guys comment. I actually do. Like, when I get a comment that's like, hey, just a comment's cool. But I mean, just the fact that this was so helpful makes me really, really excited to do it. So it's kind of put me on a path that I think we're gonna have to get rid of that piece on that side there. Yeah, it's put me on a path, man, that I think will be a good idea. And overall, it's still pretty true to the idea of what the person said. So I think it's a pretty cool thing to get done. And we'll see that in a few. We'll hear about what that is in a few minutes. So pretty much, I think what we're gonna have to do here. I want to just explain to you what's in my head. We're gonna walk in here. It's going to have like a little bit of a ramp going up here. Let's just place in a block there. So walk up the ramp. This is actually going to be walkable, like walk-throughable, if you get what I mean. Like kind of like what we've got over in the spot over there where we climb over that bridge over there. It's going to be sort of like that where you can just, it's just going to be a path going through here with a little bit of a thing going up here with a ladder into this tower at the top there. And I don't want to go too extravagant with this stuff. I just wanted to kind of be simple to go through there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make this tower out of a bit of wood at the bottom there. And then we're also going to have to make the tower top piece, which is actually something we probably should do right now. So let's grab, I don't know why I've got this cobblestone. But yeah, we'll do that. And I think we'll probably still do quite a bit of shaping on this, in terms of, oh man, in terms of what I've got in my head of what we want to do. I think there'll be quite a bit of shaping to do. Hopefully, hopefully it'll turn out alright. Let me just think about this. What do we do on that one? We made that even wider at the top. I mean, we could do that. Just feel like this is going to get really wide really quickly. We'll still do it. Let's just give it a try. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there we go. Yeah, I think I get the feeling we're probably going to have gone very big on this top piece very quickly, but we'll see how it goes. I hope it doesn't make too much of a silly difference at least. So there we go. And last one. Perfect. All right. Now, what could be our plan for this? So we're gonna do. We could do a roof like that, like just a simple roof, I guess. Or, yeah, I actually kind of think we might try a. I'm just thinking if we've got, because what I'm planning on doing is, you see how we've got these pieces over here. I'm planning on doing that on this, just a small one at the bottom. And actually, I think you know what? We're not going to be silly. I think this will work this way. We just do this simple roof that we normally do. This one here. I think this one will be the best option for this. I get the feeling that doing the other way that I was planning on doing, which was going to be kind of like a, just get the roof all around, so nothing like what we've got in the city, will be really dumb. I get the feeling it would have actually been a really dumb idea. I'm sure if you guys had seen what I was thinking, it would have, you guys would have said it was a stupid idea. So, yeah. I'm just going to get this rim on the roof here. Oh, man. That's not the right way. Yeah, I'm going to get the rim on the roof. I'll probably just get a few things done, and then I'll be back. Alright, guys. So, we have gone ahead and finished off the majority. I'm pretty sure everything I want to do with this roof right now. Whoa, what's going on with that block there? Okay, that one I have to fix. But yeah, this is pretty much what I've got planned for the roof here. I just need to get a few more arrows before... Oh. No. Oh, man, I should have lit that up. Okay, let's go get some torches as well while we're at it. Oh, man, that was a bit silly of me. So, right around... Do we even have any torches? I don't think we do. It'll be in this one. Okay, 1. Take 1. And then what I was going to do was... I was going to get some arrows, that's right. So we can just get them from this ender chest here. Our other one is in there with the creeper. So we'll get rid of it now. Let's check. Where is it? Okay, it didn't run out of me. Fair enough. But yeah, this is pretty much, I don't mind the way this actually turned out here. I think it's not a bad idea. This creeper's not around me, is it? There. Nah. Get away. Last hit. Oh, one more. There we go. Alright, nothing else around here. Good. So, let's get going back with, oh, that's not going to help anyone at all, but that's alright. It's better than nothing. So we just want to make a bit of a path up here, a little bit of a ladder up here, just to get to the top. Why can't I place one there? Okay, there. Good. And we'll do the same over here, just to, I don't know, just for reasons. Let's just place ladders going up there. Oh, and look at that. Beautiful, perfect number. Alright, so up here, obviously we're just going to fill in the rest of this roof. We're just going to fix it up and get rid of these building blocks here. Is that incorrect? Did I just break something? Yeah, I did. That go there? Alright? No, those are actually extras. Okay, never mind. I didn't break anything. Good. Alright, so this is pretty much what I'm looking at here. And I'm thinking we'll probably just do a little bit of a fence thing around here. And make it just so you can look out, see what's going on. Nothing too complicated, just sort of easy. And we won't go too much more complicated than this. I think the outside, in general, the outside is what I focus on a lot more. And I think the outside, we've kind of got the shape, at least, that we want. Then we can just start adding in, like, for instance, these blocks in here, which I'm going to just do with a bit of spruce. So that shouldn't be too hard, and I think it should come out quite nicely. So let's have a look from the front, because that's, that was terrible. We'll try that again. Alright, so we'll go up there and have a look from the front. So let's do this again. 1, There. Okay, if we're gonna get stuck in the water, I've actually got out of this twice today, so let's... You have to get it at the right angle. There we go. You see? We can do it. It's tough, but you can get out of the water. Alright. So, let's, park on one of these and have a look at that. Okay, so, I wish we had zoom. Man, I miss Optifine. I miss my beautiful skies on Optifine. I miss my zoom on Optifine. Oh. Okay, so when we put that in, yeah, we may actually have to just go down another block with those, stairs, just because it looks like it's shooting out a little bit more. And that should actually be alright. Once we get that other little bit in, I think that'll work. I think it'll work quite well. Alright, so that's good. I'm pretty happy with the way that is. We're just going to obviously fill in a few little blanks like there. That wall looks so empty. That shouldn't be a problem. Now, what I'm thinking of is, just before we get into our next thing, which is going to be our comment section, which we're going to be putting a few more names in. I want to quickly show you guys this area over here. You see this big area there? The idea that we're going to come up with, that I'm planning on doing, involves that area around there, which is kind of like a big empty dip. I think that it could look quite nice, and it could work quite well, just to add something extra to our city. So, remember that. Keep that in mind when we go through that sort of stuff there. And that will also tie in really nicely with getting this connected up here eventually, which is something that we haven't touched in a while. So, oh man, I've got to eat. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go and write down all the names, because I've kind of got them. I've just got to put them onto a notepad thing so that I can do it, because I can't remember everything. But yeah, I'll be back. Alrighty, everybody, we are back, and we are up here in our sign place where we're storing all of these names. So, we're going to get started. We were at episode 97 at the end of last time, and what we're going to be doing now is starting, obviously, on episode 98. So, let's quickly head on there. We'll say episode 98. Now, remember, guys, with these comments, in general, I don't have, there's sometimes 5 comments which I want to put up here or whatever, but I have to choose one, so don't be disheartened if your comment isn't chosen. I mean, there's always another time. And just in general, it's just kind of tough to choose comments, so keep that in mind. Now, first one goes to Assault Gaming on episode 98, which was pretty much what Assault Gaming said, because remember, this was before episode 100. It was so pumped for episode 100. By the way, how old is World Download? I don't remember. Now, the reason I chose this is just because I get this question quite a bit, and I've addressed it in a few videos, but I thought I would address it again just so that hopefully some people will know now. The World Download comes every 20 episodes, and the reason why... Oh, what the hell is going on there? The reason why we do that is because we can't do it every episode. Obviously, that's just a lot of world downloads to put up. But overall, not only that, it's just every 20 episodes, I think, is a nice time. It's enough to have had something happen, but not too far that you guys miss out on a lot of stuff. So that's why I think the 20 episode thing is a good thing to have. Next, we got episode 99, and this one comes from a pretty funny user. It's Senator Smeagol, who's actually got Smeagol as the display picture there. I thought it was pretty funny. And what Senator Smeagol says is, "This is so cool. Could you build a huge farm with your building style, if this is a thing, but to my building style? It would be really nice, I think. Cheers from France, mate." Now that was pretty cool. We do have a farm area on the outside, but I've really been looking at that, hoping to change it. And I actually saw a really cool sort of design that I saw, well, like, not a design, but just a thing I saw on Reddit the other day, which I thought was really, really cool, of how someone did a farm, and I think we might have a look at doing it similar to that when we eventually do hit that farm, and I'm starting to feel like that could be our next 20 episode goal, actually, that outside farm area, to kind of get some stuff built up there. And you'll see with these next few comments, I feel that overall these next few comments all sort of lend towards what you guys were looking at hopefully getting done, and I think that will be something that we can get done. So, hopefully you'll see what I mean about all these comments kind of being interrelated. Where does this one go? This one goes on this one here, does it? No, it goes on this one here. Alright. So, next one is episode 100. Now, this episode, obviously, 100, that's a big episode for us, and we obviously had quite a lot of comments here, but what this comment here, like I chose here, is actually the one that I think is the one that we're going to be doing for the remainder of these 20 episodes once we finish the front of. And this comment goes to Austin Brown, who said that an idea would... this is the comment from now on, by the way. An idea would... man, I'm battling to read. An idea that could be good for a city is a bathhouse. A bathhouse is something I've always wanted to build, but never have. I think it would be great to see your creativity implemented into a bathhouse. And this comment is one of those comments where you look and you're like, man, I've just got 100 ideas for this thing. And I love the different ideas. I love having sort of not the standard thing, you know what I mean? Like, I love seeing stuff that's out of the norm. And I don't think I've seen a bathhouse in Minecraft, and I think it will be a really cool thing to really let our creativity flow with. And the reason I like my ideas of what I've got in this, I've got ideas of, for instance, a whole bunch of streams flowing. I think we can make a really big bathhouse as well. I think that would be really cool. And I've just got a bunch of ideas, and I hope you guys will see what I at least have in my head. I'm not even sure if this is how a bathhouse even looks. I just think it will be really cool the way I'm thinking of doing it. And I'm sure maybe you guys see that little area that I showed you earlier. I think that will be the perfect place, and hopefully you guys can see what I'm seeing there. Maybe you guys can try and guess what I'm thinking we can do there. So let's quickly add that one in there and there. Perfect. Austin Brown. Fantastic. Thank you so much for that idea. That was a really awesome one. When I saw it, I was like, it's just so different. I love it. I love it so much when we get these different sorts of things. So the next one goes to episode 101, and it was basically, this is where I'm talking about being related to our farming area, the outside area, and you'll see even the next comment as well relates to that. And I think it's important because you guys have noticed it, and you guys have mentioned stuff around there. And overall, it's something that I end up, like me as an individual, I don't see the same things, So more people come together, more people see things, you guys will get the more important stuff coming to the top. And I think it's very important that we look at these comments and we do something about it. So the episode 101 goes to Liam Murphy, who says, make a windmill or a hot air balloon by the farms or the docks. And I think the hot air balloon, we actually have got a Zeppelin planned in the future, so... maybe we'll do a hot air balloon as well at some stage. I think that'll be really cool. I've got some sort of balloony type things coming up, which I think are pretty damn cool. And the other thing was the windmill, which is something I have mentioned in the past, and it will definitely be coming around with the farming area. So we'll definitely be getting to that sort of stuff there. So let's do that. Fantastic. All right. So now we go to episode 102. Man, we've actually missed out on quite pretty much a week now or so of not having one of these things in, at least a week. So it's kind of good to get these going again. We can see what comments are coming to the top, and we can start doing some stuff. So episode 102 goes to Alex Robertson. I just want to read a T in there, but Alex Robertson. And what Alex says is, looks a bit cluttered, might want to start putting things on the other side of the water, which is, again, relating to that stuff. So the farm area will be what we're going to be doing. And I think it's overall, our city... I want the idea of our city to be quite cluttered. I want it to be very, very dense and just built all together. I think that'll be a really good idea. So I'm not too concerned about it being too cluttered, as more I want the outside to look as good as the inside. So we'll be going on to that outside bit in the next 20 episodes, I'm thinking. It's down to change, but we might. Who knows? All right, so episode 103. That's not episode. Episode 103. Alright, so this one is our last one for today, and that goes to Dower Esquivel. And what Dower, who's actually been in this tower a few times, has said to us is, why don't you build something like the Opera House or a theater? Now, this is a cool idea as well. It's something that I didn't think of originally, and I think it will be really, really awesome to put in, a theater into our town. And the Opera House is actually, that's something I travel past almost every day. The Sydney Opera House. And I kind of forget, I'm like, that's actually something that people come to see. And I don't know how we would build one in here. Maybe one day we can do something like that. But what I think, I don't know if that was, I assume that's the Opera House that you were referring to there. Because, I mean, there are other Opera Houses, but I mean, that's the Sydney Opera. I mean, you know what it is. You know what it is. It's like, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And I don't know if we can build something like that, but I think we could do a very cool theater. I think a theater would actually be a really good addition to our town. So thank you very much for that idea. That will definitely be coming again. And we will add that in once more. There we go. And we'll Oh, what a. Fantastic. All right. So there we go, guys. We've got up to episode 103 up here, but we've actually up to episode 104. So what's going to be happening in the next few episodes is, in fact, between this episode and the next one, oh no. Between this episode and the next one, I'm going to go and finish up what we just started here today, which is that little bit of the roof type stuff there. What I said I wanted to just get that shaped a little bit better, maybe. In fact, I've got a few things I might try around there because I'm not 100% convinced with this top piece, but it'll work. It'll work in the end. We just have to put a bit of effort into it. So I'm gonna get that done. I'm gonna do those walls. Maybe do even a bit of decorating there. Who knows? I might even get the roof on that thing. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and let's go a nice close up. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.